What's up, guys? March 2nd, 2025, MMAOB Daily Podcast. Adam Martin, Big Marcel, Alex Cejudo here, previewing UFC 313. Alex Cejudo, a.k.a. Alex Bahunin, but that's Damon's nickname for you now. Glad to have you guys here. We're going to preview UFC 313.
Small Marcel.
that's talking about, that's referencing his dingus down below.
His dingling.
His dingling.
Want me to talk about your Greek garlic blaster or what?
You want try to tell Luana Santos about your big small Marcel? Maybe she'd want.
No, it's probably not hairy enough for her, so I don't know.
You guys are crazy. All right, we're gonna do the 313 preview. The Oscars are on tonight. Alex wants to watch them. I do too. So let's get through this.
And I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't, but I think there's only like 10 fights in this card, right? Is it or 11 fights, Marcel? 10?
Yeah,
11.
Yeah.
So we mentioned this last show. Chris Gutierrez, maybe. You're saying a maybe for this card?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the card, guys, one by one. I'll ask you right now, out of 10, start with you, Alex. Out of 10, what do you think going into this card?
It's like to me, on paper, it's like a 6.5 to me.
Okay. What about you, Marcel?
It depends how the main event ends, but just kidding.
On paper,
I would say a 7 because I think the main event and the co-main event is pretty good.
Yeah.
Besides that, yeah.
I think so too. Like, I think there's some good fights. Actually, there's a lot of like really close fights on this card, which is never a bad thing.
So you want a breaking here?
You got breaking news?
I got breaking news, dude. Finally, can break something.
Are you
on
serious?
The
Let's go! Let's go, Alex.
So we have Sexy Maxi fighting Chris Gutierrez on this card at
No way!
145.
Really? Yep. At 145. Okay, at featherweight. There we go. Did you tweet it out?
I'm going to tweet it out.
Okay,
now.
well, I'll retweet you. But that's crazy. We got breaking news on the show. So, I mean, I guess we could talk about that fight really quick. Like, I haven't really thought about it enough. I guess I would lean Chris Gutierrez because of the leg kicks, but Castenda is a tough customer, man. You guys have any thoughts on that fight? Like, what do you think, Alex? I know, right? You didn't get a chance to think about it. Did you just find out, Marcel? You just found out right now? It's crazy.
Yeah, I just found out. So that's why I told you guys.
No, I appreciate you breaking that news for us, man. That's amazing. Wow. So we just broke some news. I like MMA. He just broke the fight, John Castenda and Chris Gutierrez featherweight fight for this weekend. So there you go. I just asked you. It's so crazy. I'm like, are we getting a fight with Gutierrez? And then we get it. So, yeah, I mean, I wish I could think about it more. But right now, if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Gutierrez by decision. I think that fight goes the distance. You have any thoughts on it, Marcel? Like, I know you're still tweeting about it.
I'm tweeting. Just talk about it. I'll come later.
I mean, it's a good segue into the card. And I'm assuming that would open up the card, I would guess, being the first fight. Yeah, I mean, you have Gutierrez with the leg kicks and really good striking and decent takedown defense against a guy that's really tough, who comes forward and who has good grappling, I think. So it really comes down to if Castenda can get takedowns or not. I'm going to check. Go ahead, Alex.
No. I parrot everything you're saying.
Yeah.
I think it's going to come down to
71% takedown defense for Gutierrez, 71%, which is not bad.
Like, sometimes Chris Gutierrez looks so fucking good,
I know.
and sometimes he's average, you know?
Man, at times where he's looked like a killer, like when he fought Edgar, you know, but that was 3 years ago. He's 33. He's going to 34 this year. How old is Castenda? Let me check. John is 33. Oh, they're the same age. Okay. It's a pretty even fight. I imagine the odds are very close to this fight, but yeah. I love the fact we got a breaking news on here. We've always wanted, you know what's crazy, Alex? There's been so many times where we did the show and like we're like, who's this guy going to fight? And right after, Marcel breaks the news on Twitter because he didn't have it. This has happened to us so much. But anyways, I'm going to get some comments. Anton,
by the way, I'm taking Gutierrez if you want to know.
There you go. So we have 2 Gutierrez. Alex, you have a pick or you don't want to give a pick right now?
I'm leaning Chris Gutierrez as well.
There we go. So you have 3 for him. I think he'll be a small favorite. I think. Plus, Castenda has to cut weight twice in a week. You know, I know obviously he made 140 last week, but that's not, ideal. Pereira main eventing on 4 cards to 300. Yeah, I mean, the UFC would be... Glenn's right. Alex Pereira's really saved the UFC, man. No doubt. Wait, Antoine, what's the news? Gutierrez and Castenda. Marcel just broke it. Marcel finally was able to break some news on the show live.
Yeah, man, finally.
Did you tweet it, Marcel? I'll retweet it.
I just tweeted, but it's always take 10 seconds before it's officially on it.
10 seconds? That's about as long as you lost in bed, right? So,
you motherfucker.
You walked into that one, man. Alex, your dog is going crazy, man. She loves this fight.
Fucking crazy.
What's her name? Muffin? Is that what it is?
Bell and Bash.
Bell and Bash. There you go. 2 girls?
One girl, one boy.
Nice. I'm just going to retweet Marcel, and then we'll get back to the fights. 1 sec. Marcel just broke a new fight.
On the broadcast. Let's go.
I'm going to put that UFC 3... 1 sec, guys. UFC 313 live. Live on the podcast. That's awesome, Marcel. Good job, man. Sorry, guys. 1 sec.
I'm also still busy putting it up on the Instagram as well. So.
All right, cool. No worries. All right, let's get back to the card. Wait, here's Alex. If you want to read this one, I really appreciate you asking the questions you ask, Alex. Hyder and Mill post fight press was genuine. Absolutely.
Thank you. Sure. I really appreciate that.
Beercha, what's up, man? Glad to have you, Beercha. Your guy, Marcel.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? All right. Let's get back to the card, guys. All right. So I'll throw that in the chat. Actually, I'll put that in, or I'll put that into the notes. Chris Gutierrez versus John Castenda. All right, let's go back to the fights now. All right, Djorden Santos taking on Ozzy Diaz in the middleweight division, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's a middleweight fight.
So Ozzy moving back down.
I think Ozzy knocks him out.
Okay, well, let me get the odds first. Let me pull them. Yes, it's like minus 192 for Djorden Santos, plus 160 for Diaz. So, Alex, you just picked a dog. Marcel, you got the button. Alex picked a dog. Go ahead, elaborate. We'll hear your thoughts.
I just think, man, Ozzy Diaz is that get or get got kind of guy. I'm just not impressed with Santos whatsoever. He's a very run of the mill. Like, I will say this: he does have the grappling advantage over Ozzy Diaz, and if he can take Ozzy down and hold him down, that's his route to win. But I'm more of like, I just think Ozzy Diaz is going to blitz him and knock him out at some point.
What do you think, Marcel?
I feel like I wasn't really impressed by what I've seen so far from what's his name from Ozzy Diaz, but it's a middleweight fight. He's going down to from 205 to 185. And Djorden Santos is hard. I don't think Djorden Santos looked amazing in this fight on the Contender Series, but still he looked okay. I think it's like a really low-level fight. I feel like, I think Ozzy can knock him out. But, yeah, I'm also going with Ozzy Diaz here.
Oh, wow, another dog. Okay. Hit the button.
Fucking go.
Well, I'm not going 3. I'm taking
you mother.
No, like, I think he wins, guys. Like, he's, I think, a good striker with much better cardio, I would think, and good takedown defense. Like, Ozzy's definitely a good striker. He's got power. He has good boxing. His chin is also like suspect, man. He's been knocked out a bunch of times. Going down to middleweight, like, could help him in theory, but his chin could be cracked again, guys.
Bro, I posted on Twitter. Chris Gutierrez is fighting Chris Gutierrez.
How much tape did you
put
watch?
Did you put a new?
No, I just edited the tweet.
I watched the fights that were on YouTube for the Djorden Santos guy. There's like there's not that many, to be fair. There's like maybe 2 or 3. The one fight he had, I can't remember the promotion, whatever he did, the one before Contender. And then to be fair on Contender, like, he was a plus 300 underdog and beat that Will Curry guy who came from Bellator that a lot of people thought had some promise. So, and then for Diaz, I watched his last couple of fights. I watched the one with that Chuck, what's his name? Chuck Campbell? Is that his name?
Chuck Campbell. And
I watched the Bavon Lewis fight. I mean, they were nice knockouts, but like the Chuck Campbell fight, he got dropped again and then got back up and then knocked the guy out, which is nice. But a lot of these fights, he's getting clipped. I also watched his old fight with Dominic Reyes from like the amateur days. He gets submitted, and the referee's just like watching him as he gets choked up cold. I don't know if you've seen that one. It's like, don't get me wrong, I like Ozzy. I think he's a decent scrapper. Actually, Alex, he kind of looks like you a little bit too. A little bit, man.
I can see.
Marcel, he looks very much like Alex. Ozzy Diaz.
Yeah, it actually reminds me of him as well. Yeah, true. By the way, Adam, change that tweet, man. You tweeted by Chris versus Chris, right? Did
you? Oh, you fucker! I thought you just edited it because you have.
Yeah, I added, but then it's still the old tweet is still up if you quote tweeted it.
Okay, 1 sec. I didn't know that's how it works.
Yeah, but you kind of look like Ozzy Diaz. I was thinking when I was like,
he is him. It's him.
It's actually change your name.
I'm a Ozzy Diaz, Tank Abbott kind of.
I gotta find Tank Abbott. Marcel's got Tank Abbott's beard. Dude, look at this. Oh, I'm gonna pull it up here. This is like a spinning image, man. We all look like someone.
The spinning image is spinach.
There it is. Like, look at this dude. This is like, dude, this is him. This is him doing an interview. Look at this. It looks very similar, bro. This is you. You got some tattoos under. You got tattoos. You got a bunch. Bro, look at this.
You got the same ones on this.
Bro, this is him. You look exactly like him. Bro, you have the same beard and the haircut's identical. This is fucking crazy.
My hairline is better though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, guys. You gotta say this.
No, it's actually kind of freaky to be honest.
That is crazy. Oh shit! What happened here? 1 sec. Oh, I lost.
You got everybody away.
There he is. You guys are back. Oh man, that's funny.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Ozzy Diaz's main training partner is our guy EKC Lane for MMA fighting. He trains at California, right? He's a California guy.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Ozzy.
Yeah.
I think it's a good fight though. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll open the card. Maybe the Gutierrez fight. Anyways, it'll be an interesting fight. Yeah, I think the stamina is a question too.
All right, we wasted way too much time.
Yeah, no, I'm just answering the comments, but he looks exactly like you do. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, here we go. Here's another fight that I really like. This fight, although, two prospects fighting each other is always interesting. We got Rei Tsuruya. How do you say it, Marcel? Do the name. Do it.
Rei Tsuruya. Rei Tsuruya.
Ray Tsuruya.
That's on the UFC website, by the way. So.
Oh, is that part? Sorry, I got the boat order wrong, don't I? Is it different?
Yeah.
Now? Okay, my bad. Sorry, guys.
You need Alex Morono, Carlos.
Yeah. Mairon. Is it or is it Santos?
No, Mairon, Santos, Francis Marshall.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. The boat order changed. My apologies. Mairon Santos taking on Francis the Fire Marshall. That's the next fight. Sorry about that, guys. The boat order changed on me. You fuckers at the UFC. Whoever's at UFC staff, they always change it, man. All right. So Mairon Santos, big favorite here. Minus 355, Francis Marshall plus 280. Alex, I mean, you're picking Santos, right? That's your guy.
Yeah, dude. He's fucking dude. He's gonna be in the top 10 in the next year and a half. He's fucking really good, and he's gonna crush Francis Marshall.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I echo your statement. I mean, I think he wins. Like, I like him here a lot. I think he probably knocks him out. I would think, right?
Yeah.
Marcel, I'm assuming we're going 3 for 3 in this one.
So I was looking at his nickname before he went in the UFC, and it was Alenda, and now it was a legend. I was like, why he changed it? And then I was like, motherfucker, this is just in Portuguese, another one is in English. So I'm just such an idiot. I didn't understand it first. Yeah, I like Santos. Santos, great dude, very nice dude as well, and he's a good fighter, He got a fucking nasty knockout, in the Ultimate Fighter finale. I like him a lot. Marshall.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, they started at 7. I don't know. I thought it started at 8 all these years, but I guess.
So if you look at
we'll go through it quick, Alex. Go ahead, Marshall.
So we go Marshall. He's pretty decent, but he's not like jumping out. He had that fight against Buzukia where he needed a lot of his wrestling to win that fight. I'm going with Santos as well. I think he knocks him out.
There you go. All right, let's get to the next fight here. We have Alex Morono taking on Carlos Leal. And the Lion's a massive favorite here, guys. The Lion, Leal, minus 700, Morono plus 500. Now, I mean, this line is pretty high. They're giving no respect to Alex Morono here, despite having like 25 UFC fights. But, I mean, the guy looks like he's on a huge decline. He has looked really bad in his last couple of fights. And Leal, I think most people think he got robbed against Renat. He definitely should have won that fight, I think. So, you have a guy that has one UFC fight team, a guy with like 25 of them, but one guy set my 700. Like, I think these odds are pretty crazy, to be honest with you. But Leal, I think, should win this fight. I think he's going to keep it standing and be the better striker. And he could knock out Morono or win decision. But yeah, I like the favorite here. Alex, assuming the same way.
Yeah. I don't think many fights should be a minus 700, but I think this is as close as you can get. I just think Alex Morono is almost done fighting, and Carlos Leal is probably in his prime right now, and he's gonna win. I don't know if he finishes Alex Morono, but he'll beat him.
Yeah, no, fair enough. And Marcel?
The disrespect from Alex going against the guy with the same name, it's absolutely disgusting to me. I would never go against Marcel Fortuna. But I'm also going with Carlos Leal. I was impressed by his debut, man, on short notice against Renat. I think he did enough actually to win the fight. I had him 2-3. I think the first round I gave to Renat. I think he wins. And Morono has looked great as of lately, in my opinion. Morono was always like the guy who was like just under the top 15 or top 20, and he could give a lot of guys a run for the money. But as of lately, not really too being impressed by him. I think Leal wins the fight. So for me, also Carlos Leal on this one.
All right, so we have the same pick there. All right, let's get to the next one here, guys. And this is kind of a fun middleweight fight here between, my apologies. Wait, no, it is middleweight, right? Let me check. Middleweight. Brunno Ferreira against Armen Petrosyan, middleweight fight. Odds for this one, -162 Armen, +136 Brunno. I'll let you start on this one, Marcel. What do you think?
I hate that you let me start on this
That's
one.
why I let you start.
you motherfucker. So Armen Petrosyan coming off that TKO loss against Shara Magomedov, which I thought he didn't look really bad, man, in the first round, but yeah, he got finished after that. If you look at Brunno Ferreira, he's always in this weird ass fights, he got that knockout power. Then he lost out of nowhere against Abus Magomedov. The thing is, I think Armen is more technical. I think Brunno is more reckless, but reckless can work in this one, I think. I'm going with Brunno Ferreira. I'm taking him by knockout early on, and if he doesn't win by knockout, probably Armen Petrosyan edges out a good decision.
Hit the button for yourself because it's dog.
Alex, do it again.
There you go.
No, another time?
Go ahead, Alex. Talk.
No, everything Marcel just said, I agree with. I was going to say the exact same thing.
Okay, there you go. Hit the button for me too. Consensus, dog.
A triple consensus, dog.
Triple consensus. I think it's the first time. No, I'm taking Brunno too. Yeah, I think he can knock him out. I mean, Armen's coming off that loss and that nasty knockout loss. He's right for the pickings here, I think. Brunno, he's not amazing, but he has huge power. And remember when he did the RoboCop at one time. So I think he could do it here. Like, I think he'll catch him and knock him out. So I got Brunno too. I think, probably a first round knockout. So we have the same pick. Let's go to the next fight here. Here's the one I mentioned earlier, but here we go finally. Rei Tsuruya taking on Josh Van. And this is one of my most anticipated fights in the card. Josh Van -192, Rei +160. I'll let you guys give your thoughts on it, but my thoughts are this is a really surprising matchup. I don't really think they should have did this fight, personally. Like, I know that Rei's a great grappler, but he didn't have a flawless performance against Carlos Hernandez. It was a good win, but he showed some holes in his game. And Josh Van is one of the best strikers in the division. His grappling is not amazing, but he's got good takedown defense, and he has one of the best cardio in the division too. So tons of experience in the UFC at this point. I like Josh Van here, guys. I really do. And Rei's, I think, gonna have to submit him in the first round, or else I think he's gonna get just beat up as the fight goes on. Josh Van by decision, maybe knockout. I love Josh Van in this fight. What do you guys think, Alex?
Yep, I'm with you. If Rei can't take Josh down, he's fucked. I think Josh is just going to style on him.
And Marcel?
3 rounds.
Same. I mean, I like Joshua Van. Obviously, I think Rei Tsuruya is a good prospect, but we saw that he had difficulties with Hernandez last time. He won the fight, but he had difficulties, and I think Joshua Van is further in his career, in my opinion. This is also the first fight between two guys who are born after the millennium, right?
Wow.
Is it really?
I think so. After 2000, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. MMA Fu, another Ogon, I think so. I don't love this fight for Rei. Who's Rei Tsuruya's manager, Marcel? Do you know? Raids?
Don't
know. Well,
I think he is. I think he's with Iridium also, just like
okay.
Van.
Yeah, that makes sense. Short notice here, right? It was Van against Brunno Silva originally. And I like Van in that fight too, by the way. I think he would have won that. All right, next fight. This is the featured prelim. Curtis Blaydes taking Rizvan Kuniev. This was supposed to be in UFC Seattle. They moved it here. I think Kuniev had an injury or something, right? That's what Blaydes said. Didn't you mention this?
Yeah.
When James interviewed him? Yeah, so Blaydes, huge favorite as you expect. -298, Kuniev +240. Yeah, I mean, it's a heavyweight fight between a guy who's pretty much proven as one of the best guys in the division with a shaky chin against a guy who has a ton of experience, but he's a guy that is kind of unproven at this level, and a guy that's been caught for PEDs in the past. I really don't know what to make of this dude. I'm taking Curtis Blaydes. I think he can win this fight, maybe decision, maybe finish him with strikes. But I'll be honest with you guys, it wouldn't shock me if this guy knocked him out either. I wouldn't lay basically -300 with Blaydes. I don't think he's safe. I think he should win the fight. I get why he's favored, but I could see Kuniev potentially knocking him out too. I'll take Blaydes, but I'm not super confident at all. It's a heavyweight fight. What do you guys think, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been impressed with Rizvan, and unless you have legit fucking knockout, one punch one hitter quitters. That's how Curtis Blaydes loses. I do understand that it's heavyweight and anything can happen, but I just think Curtis Blaydes is going to have his way with Rizvan. I think he might be able to finish him too.
What do you think, Marcel?
Curtis Blaydes, ground and pound, second round.
Yep.
Okay. By the way, Kieran Culkin just won the Oscar. There you go, Alex.
Nice.
Yeah, well deserved. Well, he was like, by the way, he was like a minus 2,000 favorite. So
yeah,
wasn't he like the little kid on Home Alone?
No, that's his brother.
No, the younger kid with the glasses.
Oh yeah, I guess he would have been in the movie too. Yeah. All right. He was in this movie called I think it was Igby Goes Down a long time ago. You've seen that one, Alex, right? That's a good movie. All right, let's go to the next fight here. Opening the main card, Mauricio Ruffy taking on King Green. Ruffy, massive favorite here as expected. Minus 455, Green plus 350. Yeah, I mean, I think Ruffy's really good, and obviously this team is amazing. Fighting nerds. Green's at the end of his career, I would think. He's still a good striker, but like his hands are so low, and I think that plays into Ruffy here. I think Ruffy probably knocks him out, to be honest with you. I think he's a deserved big favorite here, and I think the guy's legit. I think Ruffy by knockout. What do you guys think, Alex?
I think if this fight was 2 years earlier, I think I would have picked Bobby Green 1,000%. Just because Ruffy's cardio really was like suspect last time out. But sure. I think Bobby's durability is waning, and Ruffy might be able to finish him.
What do you think, Marcel?
So Adam and Ozzy taking Ruffy here. So Alex didn't hear what I say. So yeah, the thing is like with Ruffy, I remember him fighting Ramon Magomedaliev, and nobody remembers that apparently anymore.
I do.
But he came back in the third round, Yeah. So the hype is great. He looked great against Mulaki. Obviously, I don't think the James Jean Top fight wasn't amazing, but he got a good win. But yeah, Green is kind of like the guy was like sometimes. Man, I wonder the Green fight against Dawson, was that like a once in a 10 fights that something like that happens?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm picking Ruffy as well. To make a long story short, decision probably. I don't think Ruffy finishes it.
All right, there you go. All right. Do you guys think Ruffy has good cardio? I think it's decent. I mean, Yon Top is not the easiest fight. I know they cut in, but like that guy's not that bad, and he pushes a heavy pace. Green has the better cardio, I'd say, but I don't think it'll last that long. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have Amanda Lemos taking on Iasmin Lucindo. Odds for this one are...
Why is this fight on the main card?
Well, I mean, I think they're pushing Lucindo, and Lemos is a former title challenger. Lucindo minus 142 favorite. Amanda Lemos plus 120 underdog. I'll start with you, Marcel. What do you think?
Yeah, man, this is a difficult fight to pick, in my opinion, for the reason that I think Iasmin has a lot of talent. What we saw in her last fight, she struggled with Marina Rodriguez, and Amanda Lemos, I think she's pretty decent. You saw her against Mackenzie Dern. She kind of got by in the third round, but before that, she looked really good, in my opinion. Got the title shot, went 5 rounds. Listen, I like Iasmin a lot, but I'm not going with Iasmin. I'm going with Amanda Lemos here. I think she's older, but she's also more experienced, and she knows how to win a 3-round fight, I think. And Iasmin, I think she has a great future. She's a big talent, but right now, I think this comes too early, and I think we saw it already in the Rodriguez fight. So I'm going with Lemos.
Hit the button, man. It's a dog, so he can hit the button.
There you go.
Alex, your thoughts?
I'm with you. I think it's too much too soon. I think Lucindo is a very good prospect, and I just think Amanda Lemos is just she's very good, man. She's very good, and I think she'll protect her chin and not get knocked out by Lucindo. So I'm taking Amanda Lemos.
Another consensus triple dog here. I'm thinking of Lemos too. She should be the favorite here. Actually, I think she opens it, and the odds have flipped. So, I mean, it comes down to age, I would think, for these people that are betting on Lucindo, which, I mean, she's a good prospect, don't get me wrong, and she's way younger, but, like, this is a big step up, man, I think. I think Lemos is still one of the best fighters in the division. Like, she is a little bit older. She'll be 38 this year, so she's not young by any means, but I think she's still good, and, she's really good striker. She has good grappling. Like, this is a hard fight for this girl, Lucindo. I think it's a bit, like, this whole card is a lot of these, like, young prospects taking on veterans, and this one I don't know about. I like Lemos. I think she probably wins a decision here. So we have the consensus dog here. Just a couple of comments here, guys. I know I'm going a little fast, guys, but Alex wanted to get out of here. He's not feeling the best, and so we're trying to respect that right now. You guys think Green retires with another loss? No, because he gets paid a lot of money. He wants to stick around. Alex Cejudo, yeah, don't you know him? The famous Alex Cejudo. There you go. Lemos, yeah, she could definitely win. Alex is right. Bannon Tsuruya should have been opening spot. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good fight, but I think it should have been the prelim main event instead of Blaydes Kuniev. If Ruffy wins, does he get a rank guy like Dawson? Yeah, I would think so. Like Lucindo, the throat tats, yeah. Do you think Iasmin's experience makes her older in actual age? For sure. She has a lot of fights. She's like 22 and has a bunch of fights. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I really like Lemos still. I think she's a good fighter. All right, guys, let's go to the next fight here. We have a really fun fight here in the lightweight division between Jalin Turner and Ignacio Bahamondes. Turner Open is a pretty big favorite, and the line is really swelled down to a pick'em, so minus 110 each. I'm taking Ignacio Bahamondes in this fight, guys. I think he's the real deal. I've always liked him ever since I saw him on Contender. He is really good striking, and he's got serious knockout power. And Jalin Turner, I love Jalin too. Don't get me wrong. He's such a fun fighter to watch. He's well-rounded, really good striking, really good submissions, but I also feel like his durability is not the best. Like, we've seen him get finished several times in the UFC. I think Ignacio can finish him here, guys. So I'm taking Ignacio. And again, I think the line, this tightened on this fight, but I kind of agree with it. So I'll take Bahamondes. I'll take him by knockout. I think he's going to have a breakthrough performance and break into the top 15. Alex, your thoughts?
I'm picking Jalin Turner. I think he's the better. I think he's just the better fighter. I think he's well-rounded. He's got that one-hitter quitter, knockout power. His last few fights have really, I did not like that Moicano fight.
He should have won that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad.
And it seemed, and I don't want to say he quit, but I feel like he gave up on himself. And I just think Bahamondes gets hit a lot, and you can't get hit like that. You can't get hit flush by Jalin Turner. So
Sure.
I think Jalin Turner's gonna knock him out.
Marcel, what do you think?
Jalin Turner by knockout. I have the same pick as Alex. So
Okay, I'm on an island on this one. I'm surprised. I thought you guys would pick Bahamondes, but
I think Bahamondes has a good chance to win, man. But
it's literally a pick-up, guys. It can go either way, right? According to the odds. So,
if I pick Bahamondes, I would go by decision, for example.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't fault you guys in this one. I mean, Turner's got more experience. He has fought better guys, no doubt. I've just always liked Bahamondes. I have to, stick with my guy.
I do too. So. No, I do. I fucking love that guy. He is must-watch television. Yeah. I just think his fight style is not good for
you know what? That's why I picked Manuel Torres against him, and I mean that fight I got proven wrong on that one. So, all right, let's go to the co-main event here. Rafael Fiziev, or not Rafael, he's not Russian. Or he's not Brazilian. Azerbaijani. Rafael Fiziev takes on. Go ahead.
You know what sucked when it was Rafael Fiziev against Rafael dos Anjos. Remember, I was Rafael against Rafael.
Anyways, Fiziev takes on Justin Gaethje, fills in on short notice, 10 days notice, filling in for Dan Hooker, who I think broke his hand, right? Odds for this fight are very interesting, guys. Fiziev's the favorite, minus 148, Gaethje plus 124, and I think Gaethje was a decent favorite against Dan Hooker, so the line is flipped here. They fought 2 years ago. Gaethje won as an underdog, and now he's the underdog again in the rematch. So I want to get your guys' thoughts on this. I'll save my pick. I'll start with you, Marcel, your pick.
I'm not going with the underdog. I'm going with the favorite here. So, but despite it being a very short notice fight, it's 3 rounds. I think Fiziev has been in camp for such a time because he was actually thinking he was going to fight Gamrot rematch in Saudi Arabia, I think, in February, which didn't happen. I mean, the first fight, I scored that fight for Fiziev. I gave him the first 2 rounds. I gave Gaethje the third.
It was competitive for sure. It
was majority very competitive. I think Fiziev gassed out in the third round, and that's why. And it looked really bad. He had a lot of damage. Still thought he won that fight. Great fight. Looking forward to it. I think it goes 3 rounds. Maybe even Fiziev might finish him. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Let's fucking go, man. I'm going with Fiziev by finish. He knocks out Gaethje in the second round. That's my pick.
There you go. And Alex, yours?
I don't know. I don't know about this fight because
gotta pick someone.
I just
you could pick a draw if you want to. You could. I mean, if you wanted to.
Or no contest.
It's going to be interesting on how Justin Gaethje rebounds from that knockout, because I do think that knockout could be fight like I would say it's not life altering, but like career altering, I should say. That was a very, very bad knockout, and Gaethje's been through fucking wars. He's getting up there in age. Fiziev's obviously younger. Hasn't fought in a minute, so it's like I feel like all lines are like going that way. I should pick Rafael Fiziev, but I feel like I don't know. I kind of still believe in Justin Gaethje. So I think I'm just gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go Justin Gaethje.
All right, hit the button for him. He's taking the dog. Yeah, I mean, it is tricky to call the short notice, everything. I'm gonna go with Fiziev too, Marcel. I'm with you on this one, but like it's only a slight lean. I would never bet on this fight. Like it's there's too many question marks. Like obviously they fought once, Justin won, but for me it really comes down to like I don't think Justin will be the same guy after that knockout loss. Personally, it was such a brutal one. Like it's career altering potentially. He has taken a year off, which is not a bad thing, but I'm just not convinced, man. We'll see what happens here, but I think. Very close first fight. I think Fiziev can make some adjustments, not get kicked as much in the legs, and I think he can edge it out decision. Some people in the chat asking why it's 3 rounds, because Fiziev took it a short notice, right? I would imagine, right, Marcel? Is that what you were told? Yeah, you guys were told that. Fiziev's been in camp since like September. So he's been waiting for a fight for a long time. People I think was Gamrot turned him down, or what happened there? Can you say? Yeah. So he's been looking for a fight. Credit to him, though. Credit to Gaethje for taking the fight. Gaethje could have said, I'm not fighting anyone else on short notice, and he took the fight. So it's a great fight, guys. I can't wait for it. But yeah, Fiziev. Is this the favorite for fight of the night, though? Is that fair to say? Fight of the night favorite?
I would think so.
Right? It would have to be, right? I would think.
It's probably. I mean, you got 3 options. It's this, Ruffy, Bobby Green, and Jalin.
Yeah, I mean, all 3 of those fights are awesome. All right, let's go to the main event of the evening. We have Magomed Ankalaev challenging Alex Pereira for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Odds for this one are pick up 2, guys. Actually, you know what? Pereira's a small favorite. Minus 120 for Alex Pereira, plus 100 for Ankalaev. So essentially a pick up, slight lean towards Pereira. Marcel, I mean, I already know who you're picking, right? You're taking Magomed, right, Marcel? Yeah. We got it.
Okay, you got it. Okay, good to know. So yeah, man. I mean, this is an interesting fight. It's a fight I've been waiting for such a long time. Listen, I have all respect for Alex Pereira, what he has done, 3 title defenses last year, finishing all guys he fought, but he hasn't fought the best guy in the division yet, in my opinion, which is Ankalaev. Ankalaev kind of screwed himself in his debut, cost him 2 years before he got a ranked opponent after tapping out Paul Craig. Then the UFC, in my opinion, pretty much benched him after he had that draw against Jan Blachowicz. Had to fight fucking Walker twice, and then he had to fight Rakic. Now got the title shot because the UFC cannot do anything else to deny him a title shot. They gave him during Ramadan, of course, to give Pereira a little bit more edge to it, even more. Yeah, I honestly think that Ankalaev can do well on the feet with Pereira. I know Pereira has that left hook where he can knock out anybody with, and I know he can do that. At the same time. Bro, I think Ankalaev finishes Pereira. I really think so. So I'm going with Ankalaev round 2 or round 3 TKO ground and pound.
Alex?
I do think Magomed is going to take Alex down. He's been working his wrestling a whole lot. He's taking Alex down. I think Alex has been, over the years, been working a lot on his grappling, a lot on his wrestling. So he's going to get back to his feet. And I think Ankalaev is going to get tired. And I'm not going to take credit for this little thing that I'm about to say, because I watched somebody, I wish I could give him credit on YouTube, but they say that when Ankalaev comes in and he's throwing, he leaves his, I believe it's his right hand down a lot, and that's where Alex Pereira is going to chin him, and he's going to knock him out 3rd round.
Yeah,
I think it's really unfortunate this is your last time on this podcast, but thank you for coming out, Alex.
Marcel, I already told you, if you're wrong about this, you're getting replaced by Cole. You know this, right?
That's okay. I'm not wrong. So.
Oh, there you go. I'm with Alex. I'm taking his cousin, Alex Pereira. Alex Cejudo's cousin, Alex Pereira. No, I'm taking Pereira. I think Pereira is the real deal, and I picked against him in the past. It never goes well.
So now you pick for him. That's perfect. That's perfect, Adam. I love it.
Maybe I'll be wrong now. No, here's the thing, Marcel. Like, I just think Ankalaev, like, if he follows a really grappling heavy game plan, I think that's his way to win. But if it stays standing, like, I don't think it'll go well for him, man. I really don't. Pereira's the best striker in the division.
He knocks him out, dude. Let's be honest. Come on. No, Ankalaev will stagger him, will take him down, will ground and pound the shit out of him. Let's fucking go. I think
Pereira fucking chins him with like a crazy kick or a punch. There you go. Yeah. So I'm with Alex on this one. Yeah. Let me get some comments really quick, Alex, and then we'll let you out of here, man. Marcel super confident. He sure is. Big Ank is going to sleep. Beatrice says if he wrestles, he wins. There you go. I agree with that. Antoine likes Poton. Alex doesn't like Big Ank. This is hilarious. You won't have the gas. Pillow hand, 0 submission. This guy operates. That's like it's just like cold burner count or something. It has to be. If Alex stuff takedowns, what happens? I think then he wins. Like, yeah, I think if he gets taken down and held down, that's his best way to win. Like again, Jan Blachowicz kind of followed that game plan, but it was in Utah at like high elevation. He couldn't do it for 3 rounds. That's the interesting thing for me. But I also feel like, he's training with Glover every day. He's getting better on the ground. I think he'll stop the takedowns, or at least get up. I think if he gets taken down, he'll get back up. Go to the fence, work his way up. Shama second round, yeah, Shama. There you go, Shama. So a lot of Shamas here. Big Ink. Marcel is riding, dying with Big Ink. Yeah, he's sure
Shama my ass.
Oh, Pato's with you. He's got Ankalaev by head kick knockout. Okay, there you go.
Let's go, bro. That's why I love Pato. I've always said like this Pato guy. I come back every week. Like, what can I say? Man.
No stand up. I mean, his stand up's okay, but it's not good as Pereira. Does he get? If he loses, yeah, probably maybe. That's interesting. Depends how he loses.
You're gonna have to shave your head if Ankalaev gets knocked out.
If you lose, you shave your head, Marcel.
Yeah, you can shave my butt.
That's so hairy, dude. I don't even want to. Hank's a donkey.
I don't know why my hair, my butt is hairy, but okay, whatever.
I asked Natalia told me. There you go. Natalia told me.
Okay, that's possible.
Adam might need no co-host next week. That's funny. Over under 2.5 rounds. That's a good question. Any thoughts on that, guys? Over under 2.5, Alex?
I think it's gonna go 3. I think it's gonna go 3 rounds.
I think it ends in like the 3rd or 4th round. What do you think, Marcel? Over under?
Yeah, I said 2nd or 3rd round.
Okay, so that's hard then.
Yeah,
that's why the bookmakers are smart, dude. You better shoot in the first 30 seconds, and then Anyways, that's good. All right, guys. Oh, last question from Antoine. If Alex wins and rises off the sunset, he's not running off in the sunset. He's gonna keep fighting, and I think if realistic.
Yeah, I think if he wins, he's gonna vacate, go up and fight John Jones.
Really?
Let's keep this talk realistic, man. First of all, he's not going to win next week. So, this week. So, this is not, also when Enriquez said, like, I want to go up to 205 and fight Alex Pereira for the belt. It's like, this is a super fight. How is this a super fight when Alex doesn't have a belt anymore? So, I think he goes up to heavyweight after this fight. That's what I think.
There you go.
I fight John Jones, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he moves up if he wins.
Also, if he loses.
Yeah, where's the winner ranked among the best? Probably top 5. I mean, light heavyweight's been one of the marquee divisions for years, so it's hard to say. All right, guys, a bit of a shorter show, but again, Alex is not feeling the greatest. We appreciate you joining us, Alex, tonight because you did tell us before you're a little under the weather with your sinuses, and I totally understand that. But we appreciate having you, man. Tell the people where they can find you, man.
I also want to thank Alex for coming on. Too bad it was 10 minutes too long, in my opinion. But thanks for coming on. Hope to see you back.
Fuck you. Thank you for having me on. I'll be back next. I'll be back next Sunday when Ankalaev knocks himself out. No, when I said that wrong. When Alex Pereira knocks out Ankalaev, you can catch me on social media, and then my byline is at MMAmania.com.
I don't know what you said because your stream was freezing. That's unfortunate. Guys, everybody, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Alex, obviously, for coming on as always. He always has great takes besides the main event. And thank you guys for everything. And always fun to break down the fights and we'll be back next week, man, with a new champion. Let's go.
Hey, we appreciate you guys in the chat. Obviously, we have a lot of people watching today, so we appreciate you guys. Adam Martin on Twitter. Podcast is MMAOB Daily Podcast. Check us out at MMAOddsbreaker.com. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it, guys. We'll be back next Sunday. We're going to recap the card, and then we'll preview the next UFC warehouse card. So looking forward to that. But, Alex will be there, cage side. Can't wait. Marvin Vittori, Roman Dolidze too, Alex.
Cage side for you.
Have a great
Cunningham.
weekend, guys. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.